You see my face when I'm talking, because I'm seeing Steph's face on the big screen.
Depends on how it's set up.
Right. Are you seeing me when I'm on the big screen?
No, you're just in a small box, but it's highlighting. But that's my setting.
Ah, right. Okay. I'll press record anyway. Record on this computer. Right. Hello and welcome to the Early Birds Live, Friday Live. We're doing a live every day. Yesterday we did one on Google Plus. YouTube. Today we're going to try the Zoom, and we'll do this live. This Zoom is about how to create a banner and load the banner on AdHits. Because I've had so many questions about, how do you do this and how do you do that? So I thought, right, okay, we're going to go right from scratch through the training. It'll be recorded, so you can pause it later on, if you're watching the recording, and do things step by step. So I'm just going to go through piece by piece what we're doing and how to do it, and the little tools in the back office and what have you. It's easy to get lost sometimes. People forget where the tools are and what have you. But I have had a lot of questions about banners. How do you make the banner? How do you resize the banner? How do you load the banners in AdHits? So I'm going to go through the whole thing. And then when we're finished, we'll do a Q&A. So everybody's on mute at the minute. So I'll share my screen. Let's have a look. How am I going to do this? I'll share the screen. So you should be seeing, I'll just get a thumbs up. Are you seeing the Early Birds Facebook page? Sorry, the Early Birds website page, not Facebook page, sorry. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we'll start there. On the recording for this video, if you're watching it now live, the link's not there. I'll stick a link below the recording, and it'll just be one link for the recording, which will be btcearlybirds.com, and everything that I'm talking about in this video, and I'll show you where the tools are and what have you. You'll find the links for everything you need to do the way I do it. There's lots of different methods, but this is how I do it. And people ask us, how do you do this? How do you do that? So this is how we're going to do it. So below or above the video, btcearlybirds.com homepage, you'll find everything that you need to do what I'm going to do. For this example, we're going to use, just make that screen a little bit smaller so I can get me tabs. For this screen, for this example, we're going to use VSN system. It's literally 2 days ago I joined it, and a couple of members have already joined, and we're getting good results. So we want to load some banners for it. Just fast forward at the home page, right at the bottom. If you just go all the way to the bottom, I've made some banners pre-made for for this example. 125, 300, 250, 728 by 90, and a 468 by 60. Those are the ones I've made, and I've posted on the Early Bird, so you can copy those if you want to use them. If you like them, you don't have to use those. You can make your own. And again, I'm going to show you how to do that. But if you want to use these banners, you just right-click, save image on your computer, and download it if you want to use those particular banners. So we'll start right from the beginning. How do you first create the banner? Okay. So for this, we'll go over VSN. I've already made this, but I'll just give you an example. So what we're going to do first is you have to take a picture of what you want on that banner. So I'm just going to repeat this just for an example. So on my Mac, it's CTRL number 4, I think it is. On Windows, you have to figure out how to copy a picture. But you just left click, just an example, and that's the area what I want in my banner. Okay, so I'm just going to choose that image. So that's what I want the banner to look like. Okay, and we'll have a quick look. So that's the screenshot. I don't know if you can see that in the corner. So I'll just double click that, and that is the screenshot that I've just taken. So that's what I want in that banner. Okay. I think most people who's watching this know how to take a screenshot of a particular thing. In Windows, I'm pretty sure there's a tool, like a cut and snip tool or something like that. But so we've taken a snapshot of what I want to place in the banner, and again, you can make I'm doing this one as a 468 or a 729. If you want to do a 350 by 250 or a 125, that wouldn't be really suitable. But artistic license, you can do any picture you want. You can download a picture from YouTube, Google Plus or whatever, Google. You find an image you like, you can download the image, and then now after you've finished that, you've got to resize the image to make sure that it's the right size to go on ad hits. If you try and load a 468 banner and it's not exactly 468, they won't accept the banner. So you've got to be sure that it's the right size. So once we've done that, I'll just pop that over there for a second. So in the back, on the home page from the Early Birds team build, we've got various tools. This one is the one I use daily. It's completely free. Resize, pick, and this is exactly what it says. Yeah, resize, pick. It does what it says on the tin. Totally free. So if you go, over to the btcearlybirds.com, just scroll down, marketing tools, and just click the banner. The page will pop up. What you want to do now is choose the file, what you want to resize. So we'll click choose file, desktop, that's the last one. So it's this one. I'll open it. And now I'm going to say, what size do I want the banner? Okay, so on this one, I'll say 468 wide, that way. And the height, 468 by 60. So that's the standard banner size. And then literally, you just click resize image. And then there you go. That's the resized image. So that's exactly 468 by 60. So when you try and load that banner, you know that it's going to be good. If you're happy with how it looks, that looks okay for me. Just click download. Click the download button. You see it down here. And I think Windows does the same. I'm on a Mac, so I cannot really give you an example for Windows. But I'm pretty sure it shows you the download, or it'll go into your downloads folder or something like that. So now I can see that the picture's downloaded. And again, if you want to do it 72890, just an example, 72890, resize again. Now that's what it would look like as a 72890. So I'm going to download that one as well, just to show you. See, so both of them have downloaded. So now you've resized. You've got two pictures, 72890 and a 46860. Those are the two pretty standard, banner sizes for that particular, length. So I'll just close that tab. Again, just marketing tools, resize, totally free. Not cost you a cent. They don't ask you for your email. They don't ask you for a cent. I think they must have advertising on the site. So you don't have to worry about, I'm just going to move that menu bar because it's, so it's totally, like I said, it's totally free to use. So now we've got our picture. What we need to do is now, we need to go to, first we'll go to VSN because we want the tracking link. Before we load it to ad hits, we need the tracking link. And I'm watching Steph very carefully in the other window because I'm just learning. I've literally joined this 2 days ago. And I'm just figuring it out myself. So for VSN back office, what we're looking at, ClickFunnels. And I'm doing rather well out of it, 2 days. And I'm just getting started. So this program, if you haven't looked at it already, give that a look over. The links in, Now I will say this video, anybody who wants to download this video and use it on their own YouTube channel, you have no problem at all. So if you're watching from me, you're watching my video on Jim's channel, just click BTC Early Birds and go VSN on the top. If you're watching it from another member's channel on YouTube or Facebook, they might record it and download it and use it for themselves. Click their link. It could be Tony, Steph, Tammy's, Felicia's, Rosemary. It could be anybody's. It could, if they download this YouTube, put it on their YouTube channel, they'll have a link somewhere to join VSN. So it's not all about joining Jim. It's wherever you see the video, look above or below, you'll see a link to join VSN. I'm pretty sure some people will use the video. So we'll just go over to the back office. Now, there's 9 different affiliate links in this program, and each one has its own purpose. That one's like a full survey. That one's for Facebook promotions, solo ads, survey on Facebook fan page, capture page. Funnel 6 promotes short survey, solo ads, and social media, mobile optimized. The solo ad big drop. I'm just trying to choose the right one. Apparently don't use number 9. There's a problem. That's what I was finding out from Tony. So we'll just let's have a look. What shall I use? Affiliate tools. That's for Facebook. I'll use the first one for this. So you click the thing, and I've already had I had 1 sale from there already. I didn't know that. So that's your standard link. But if you want to track it, you have to go like this. Choose your link, your affiliate link. Now, affiliate sub ID. Now, I'm going to put in there ad hits. Just an example, ad hits. And I'm going to do four links because I'm going to load 4 different banners and ad hits in this training. And I want to track each banner to see which one gets sales, because I'm loading 4 banners. So on this affiliate link, I'm going to say ad hits, because that's the place where I'm going to advertise, and I'm going to say 468. So that's the 468 banner. Okay. When you've done that, if you just copy this link, this is your tracking link for your 468 banner. So I'll just make a notepad, and I'll put the first tracking link in here. I'll make them all first. I'll just name it. It's on the other screen, but you'll get the idea in a second. So there's the 468. Now I'm going to make another one, 729. So that's going to be the 729 banner. And you see there the URL changed there. It's changed to 729. So again, I'll copy that tracking link. Paste that over there just for a second. I'll show you the screen in a minute. And I'll just name it 729, so I remember. And then we'll do a 125 banner. And the reason I'm doing the 4 different sizes is because I want to, before I scale these advertisements up on ad hits, I want to check the results. And then, doing 1 banner, sometimes you don't always get the best results. 468, you get different results to a 125 example. So I always like to do a small ad with each banner size. And then at the end of those, when those ads have run, I'll look at the results, look at the percentages, see which is the best. And then I'll scale up that particular banner. Sometimes you can throw money, I'll show you in a sec, we'll get to that. I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So anyway, 125. I'll copy that, paste that over there. 125. This training, you might pause it and come back to it a few times, but you'll get the hang of it. And then the next one was 300 by 250. So I'll say 300. So that's the 300 by 250 banner. And again, it's a different link. It's a customized link. So we'll go copy that, paste, and then I'll just say 300. So basically, that's what. Can you see that? Can I get a thumbs up off somebody? You can see that. So basically, that's what I've just copied there. So there's the 468 banner. So that's the tracking link for the 468 banner. Yeah, and then the 729 banner, tracking link, the 125 banner, referral tracking link, should we say? And then you've got 1 second. Ah, right, okay, I see what you're saying there. There's two. Can you add somebody in? Can somebody just trying to find the window now? I think somebody wants to join the group. Two chats. 728. No, it's I'll check the sizes in a second. Mike. So now so we've got 4 tracking links, ready made. So we're links to post with the banners. Again, if you want to make your own banners or you want to resize, go to the resize pic shot. But for this one, I've already downloaded those 4. Again, the download, it's very simple. Right click, save image as, name it, just an example, and then just save it. And if you want to use those ones that I'm using, but again, these are just examples. You can do any picture you want. I literally took that off Google Plus, stuck 500 a day, took a screenshot, resized it to 125 and a 300 by 250. But these are examples. I'm not saying you have to use these for that particular program. Just wanted to show you. So now you've got your banner, you've got your referral links for that particular program. But we need to go to Ad Hits. Now, if you're not a member of Ad Hits, you can join for free. They don't charge you to join. Ad Hits is it's a network banner and text advertising site that absolutely have thousands and thousands of places your banners will show. You can do network ads, which basically means you load an ad and it'll go all over the network. You can choose which countries or the areas, or you can just say all over the world. I strongly suggest do not say all over the world, because you get a lot of. I've been using Ad Hits a very, very long time, and I've done a lot of tests and I've wasted a lot of money. So listen to what I'm saying. Do not choose all over the world, because all over the world it goes to a lot of countries where they don't have a credit card, they don't have any means to purchase, and you're just wasting. You're wasting your hits, your money, because they'll click the banners, but they have no means. They don't even have credit cards. So you need to have your opportunity to the best eyes. It's pointless throwing your money away. Just because you get an ad clicked, quantity is not always quality. I said that yesterday, and I'll say it probably every hangout. You need to minimize it. You can choose from, as an advertiser, you can go over here and you can say buy network ads, or you can browse websites. Now, I have tested this in the past. I've had some good results, but for again, I'll just nib over there just to show you. So you go browse websites, and they literally have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites. You look at all these different menu pages. You can click. You get lost in it. But let's just say that you're promoting something for a certain niche. Say, let's just have a look at there. Crypto. See, you've got a crypto program, just an example. There's just off the top of your head, coinforbitcoin.com, average daily unique visitors, 2,614. Ad cost $50. I presume that's a month or something. But there's so many to choose, unless you're a specific site that you want your ad on, to appear there. But again, you can just an example there. Ad Bazaar, I don't know what that is. 26,000, nearly 27,000 average visitors a day. So we'll just click over that. Click that just as an example, and there you go. So Ad Bazaar, you can choose 7-day image, 300 by 250, $5. 7-day image, 460, $5. You pick what ad, you can pick that ad and purchase it and then load your banner. But cost per day, 71 cents. It's absolutely, it's nothing, eh? But I honestly don't know. I'm just using AdBazaar as an example. Am I logged out? Just one second. All right. So the browse your website if you want to go more specific and more targeted. You know, it's pointless you advertising a Bitcoin opportunity on a website for dog grooming, because you're not going to get much results. So there, it's some of the traffic, 106,000, 107,000 traffic per day. But I'll be truthful, I very rarely do that. I have done it in the past. Results is so-so. But network ads, to get a general idea, to test it first, you need to be sure which one's getting good clicks. So we'll go over to browse websites, buy network ads, main network ads. These main network ads is the ones that I've did in the past, just to show you some results. And the kind of ring true. Sometimes I do a small campaign. It's a bit blurry if you look at that, but if you just go over, you'll see, hover over, that was a 125 banner. It was $10 I spent, and it had 689,500 impressions for $10. It got 161 clicks. The percentage, the click was banner ads is not as always good as other advertising sources. You need the volume, and if you hit a result for a 125 banner, that's so-so, 0.02%. It's so-so. That's not fantastic, but it's not bad against the volume. $10, 161 clicks. 468 banner. Again, that was $10, 178. Look at the 823,000 nearly impressions for $10. That doesn't mean you're going to get the clicks. The banner has to be half decent, but it's just giving you an example of how many impressions you can get for $10. But it's mass marketing. It's not grade. It's a volume. It's all about volume. And then you've got over here the 728. Now look at the percentages. These two, 0.02 for the 125 and the 468. 728 banner. You're right, make 728. 728 banner is 0.05. Same price, same amount. The impressions was 333,000, nearly, a lot less, but the clicks, the percentage was a lot higher, click percentage. And then we'll go on to the 300 by 250, and I'll always get better results. I'll be truthful, these is one of the best banner sizes in Hadit, and I've been using this for a good couple of years. It's not something I've just used 5 minutes and decided, this is great. But the percentages, click percentages wise, 0.10. Again, the banner has to be half decent. People don't just click it for the sake of clicking it, but the actual banner size does make a difference. You see that one, I spent $20 there. 0.06, 0.07, 0.15 in the all 300 by 250. So you do get just a caution, but you have to find your own way on there about the banner sizes. But you look at the percentages, they're a lot higher. That was a 468. Look at the percent, the click percent. Look at the click percent for that one. It's a rubbish banner, but it's got a lot more percentage, so you get more views on a 300, 250. But again, for this training, and you might, like I say, you may pause it, make yourself a cup of tea or something. But I want to go through everything, so there's no questions at the end. As far as I haven't gone through the stages. So anyway, we're going to start loading some banners. So you go over here, advertise. Once you've logged in, and then you want to say buy network ads. So we're going to buy some network ads. Now, please name your advertisement campaign. That is just for your reference. It doesn't go anywhere else, so you can see what you want in there. So I'm going to call this VSN 125. So that'll tell us quickly it's the VSN banner, and it's the 125 banner. What kind of ad do you want to use? I want to say image. I have never tried. I'm going to try the text ads one time. I've never ever tried them. I will do that and then show the results. So image ad, and then on the drop down menu, you have the sizes. So I'll choose 125, 125, because this is going to be the VSM 125 banner. Very important. Unless you've got a lot of money to throw away, extra advertising budget, you don't want to, you've got it's burning your hole in your pocket or something. Do not say show my ads everywhere. I've done it in the past and the results are terrible. Show my ads in these regions only. Click that. Europe, this is good results. North America. That's the only two I ever use. And again, I've tested different ones. Some people in some areas haven't even got a credit card or haven't even got a bank account. So how do you expect to sell anything to them? You don't. When you do that, it costs you a little bit more per click, but it's well worth the little bit more. Quantity is not quality. So once you've done that, again, that's your choice. This is advice from my experience. Next step. Okay, now the budget. So I'm going to load 4 banners. I'm going to spend $30 as a test. So I'll divide $30 by 4. That's $7.50 I'm going to spend per banner. Again, once at the end of the campaign, I'll see which is the best. Again, not just about how many clicks I got, because we're going to use the tracking link, how many sales I got from each one. You might only get, from the 125 banner, you might get 5 clicks, but you might get 4 sales. And from the 300, you may get 100 clicks and no sales. So which one works the best? The one that gets more sales. So the tracking link's important. So I'm going to spend for that banner, what did I say, $7.50? $7.50. And then that's the total budget. How much do I want to spend per day? Do I want to go mass market, or do I want to drip feed it over a few days? So I'm going to say, what should I say for this one? I'm going to change that to $8. Tell you why. And I'm going to spend $2 a day. So this campaign will run for 4 days, $2 a day, plus or minus. Sometimes it goes a little bit over and a little bit under, but in general, it'll spend $2 a day from your $8. Then you go to the next step. Destination. Now this is where this is where the tracking link comes in. Remember, we made a tracking link for the 125 banner. So we'll copy that link. So this is where you want them to go to when they click the banner. And again, I wish they would change this. The HTTP is preset, but when you copy and paste your banner, it's there again. So you have to, I wish they would change it. You have to delete that. Otherwise, the link will not work. It's something, I don't know why they haven't done it, because it's such an obvious problem. But the HTTP is already there, so just delete it off your URL. It's very important. Destination website name, again, your reference, VSN, we'll say 125. Add start date. You can you can choose to start it any date you want. I'll just say start as soon as possible, 11th, I'm impatient. But you might have a certain program where it's launching on a certain date, but you've got all the material, so you can load everything up. Say start on the 20th or start on the 25th or whatever. So you don't have to sit and wait for the program to launch before you load your banners, which is a good thing. Next thing, choose the file. So if you click over here, choose the file, and then let's have a look. Desktop. These are downloaded earlier, just as an advance, just to be sure. So this is the VSN 125 banner. I'll choose that banner. If you see there, the files pop there, and you just click upload. There you go. So there's your ad preview. So that's what your ad is going to look like, and that's where it's going to go to, which is the link you'd used, for the tracking. because it's very important. You want to know which one's getting sales, so you do a tracking link for each particular banner. And then next step. So the cost for that, I already had 11 cents credit left over. I don't know where that come from, but so the total cost is $8. If you can just you know, pay for it, but I want to continue shopping because I'm going to load some more banners. So I'll not go so slow. Continue shopping. So I'm going to buy another network text ad. Please name your advertisement, VSN, and this one I'm going to do with 300 by 250. I'll do it a bit quicker this time. 300 by 250. Where to show the ads? Europe, North America. Next step. $8. Oops, not $80. That'll come later. $2 a day. Next step. Destination, and again we'll come back to where is it? Tracking links. 1 second. Come back to the tracking links for the 350. So we'll just copy that tracking link. Actually, I'll just not copy the HTTPS. So that's easier. Then I don't have to delete it because it's already in there. HTTP. And just quickly go over there. Yep, just check that it's not there, just to be sure. Start date, destination name, VSN 300. Choose a file. I'll use the 300 banner, what I downloaded earlier. Upload the banner. And that's what the banner is going to look like. Next step. So now it's added. There's the 2 banners. Continue shopping. Do another one. This one is, what should we say, VSN 468. VSN 468. Image ad 468. Where do you show your ads? Europe, North America. Bit repetitive, but you get the idea. I don't want to waffle too much while I'm doing this because it's the same, exactly the same. Destination. Again, tracking link for the 468. Very important, the HTTP. Don't use it. Destination name, VSN 468. I'm not sure why you have to do that twice because it's just for your own reference. Choose file. Once you get the hang of it, very easy. That's what that one's going to look like. Next step. Just check that it's there. Yep, it's there. Okay. Continue shopping. Last one. Now, I might have to resize this because I think I sized it 729. So I'll just test it. We'll see. VSN 728. 728.90. Europe, North America. Next step. $8. Again, I wouldn't suggest, even if you've got an ad budget, you know, you've got $100, $200, I would never suggest, unless you test a few different banners, even if it's the 300, try a couple of different banners at 300 and look at the best results. And again, look at the best sales, then upscale. Don't just, if you have $200 in your head for advertising budget, don't just throw it all in there. Do a $10 ad or a $5 ad or something, just to get a feel of what's working and what's not. Because you might think the banner's fantastic, but sometimes the worst banners get the best sales. You just never know what attracts people's eyes. You know, it's very important. So we'll go next step. Destination. Which one is this? The 350? 300, sorry. I always say 350. I don't know why. Copy.
I don't think it was the 300, was it? Was it the 728?
Ah, yes, it was. It was the 728. That's at 729. So I'm not sure if this is going to load. I might have to resize the image. Copy. I'll just delete that one. See, it's always best to have someone keep an eye on you because I would have done that twice. Choose the file. So let's have a look. I named it 728. Let's have a look. There you go. So it was right. That's the banner. Destination VSN 728, just to be sure. And then next step. So we should have now 4 banners: 728, 468, 300, and the 125. $8 total budget, and they're going to spend $2 a day each. So the total cost for that campaign, $31, well, $32, but it had 11 cents in there. I honestly don't know where that came from. So once you've agreed, now I've noticed you can pay. They've added, you can pay by coin payments, which is quite, that's literally just within the last few days been as an extra option. But for this, I'll choose PayPal just for speed because we're doing a live. PayPal, just log in there. On the recording, it could be blanked out. So what do I do there next? Log in. There you go. So you've paid, and then once you've paid, return the merchant, and there you go. Your order has been successfully for the following items. So I've ordered those campaigns. That's what I've paid. Email from AdHits. Everything's pretty fast. Now, once you've got that email, if you pop over to advertise, and then you go to look, this is where you buy the products, but my network ads. So these are the ads that I've purchased. If you click over there, you may not see them straight away. Sometimes it takes 5 or 10 minutes for them to pop up. But before we finish this live, we'll just nip back over to this page, and then we'll see if they've already started. I think somewhere it says my pending ads or something like that. But normally within 5 or 10 minutes. There we go. My account. Network ads pending 4. So if we just click that, these are pending admin approval. The one you can't just put any ad you want. It could be illegal. It could be a naughty, or a naughty post or something. So obviously they want, because these ads are going network crazy. As people are publishers. I'm even a publisher for AdHits. I've got on some of my sites, some of the AdHit banners show on my site. Not many, but you can make a little bit of an extra income from it. Maybe that's where the 11 cents come from. Because I think one site I've got the code as a publisher, and as a publisher, you can submit your website, they check your website, they'll give you a code, a HTML code, you put it in where you want to put the banner, and then their banners, what people are buying, show on your site. But if you are a publisher, never click that banner because they'll accuse you of cheating and trying to cheat the system and block you. And to be honest, that's why I stopped as a publisher, because sometimes I forgot which one was which and I clicked it, and then bang, you get an email. You're not allowed to do that. That's your site. You can't click the banner and claim the money yourself. You know what I mean? So they were kind of saying you were trying to cheat, but I wasn't. It was just something I forgot. So basically, that's how you load the banners. And then again, once they're approved, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's a couple hours. The humans who have to approve it, but they're generally they're pretty fast. But we'll come back to that in a minute. With VSN, I'd like to see some banners in there, but again, this is an example for VSN. You can do this for any project. Sometimes they provide the banners. I would like to see them. To be honest, I'd like to see them provide some banners. ClickFunnels. I seriously suggest having a look at this program because that's 2 days. I literally started 3 o'clock in the morning, I think, if I remember right, plus or minus, on the 10th, and that was day 1, and day 2 hasn't even finished yet. So yeah, it's got if you look on the Early Birds Media Center or the Facebook group, you'll see the lives or YouTube channel, Jim Watts. Have a look on YouTube. I cover that on the last 2 hangouts before this video, but it's definitely worth. But again, going to the tracking links, we'll probably do an update soon on this. You know, we'll get an update on the results from ad hits, and then we'll check to see if we had any sales from the banners on the update. But we're gonna do that maybe next week. We'll do an update on it. And if you wanna keep an eye, have a look in the early birds. And if you want to know how to get to the early birds, same link, Facebook group, top right. Everything you need to do is on here. I had a couple other things just to quickly cover, which is nothing to do really with ad hits, but the tools for VSN. If you go to your back office, you've got all different funnels there, but you've got a funnel there for promoting on Facebook, just an example. When you click, if you try and load that, because it's a ClickFunnels link, if you try and load that link directly onto Facebook, Facebook are not friendly with MLM sales type, you know, like JVZoos and ClickFunnels. They don't like them. Don't know why, but they don't. So if they see a URL, they'll block it instantly. It'll come up, this is not meeting our guidelines or whatever. I don't know why they go through that scenario. It's not hurting anybody, but so yesterday we have Early Birds Downline, which is this program. You can join it totally free. And the reason I'm saying that is if you're in VSN and you need to cloak your link, if you're not a member of Early Birds Downline, you can join it totally free. There is paid options and what have you, but in the back office are there. Again, homepage, btcearlybirds.com, click the banner, and you'll come to this page. Give it a look over. Network text ads, program 1. Just remember that. Log in, and I'll just show you in the back office. I'm going to do a Zoom. Maybe over the weekend. I'm not sure. We'll see how the weekend goes, because I'll be honest, Formula 1, Spanish Grand Prix on. So you might not see me on Sunday, depending on what happens in the Formula 1. So once you've logged in Early Birds Downline, and again, even if this is not a sales pitch, you need this tool to promote on Facebook and social media and things like that. And it shortens the link as well. If you just scroll down, you know, we'll cover this on a different Zoom, but if you just scroll down, you've got bonuses, URL rotator and a viral URL cloaker. Just click that, and I'll just do one just to show you. I use it quite a lot, as you can see. You know, it's program I own, but and I use it. You can see I use it. There's not just so I'm just going to quickly make at the very bottom, put your URL in the box below. So for this example, we're going to use one of the tracking links. So we'll just say, you know, the tracking link for the 468 banner. It's a huge long link. Now watch what happens. Put your URL in the box below. You just put it in there. Set up a custom tag. So custom tag is, let's just say that all your URL cloakers is going to start with www.earlybirdsdownline.com link/tag. So that's the bit you want to be looking for here. So I'm just going to say VSN, and I could say VSN.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah.
I did one for Facebook earlier, you know, the directs, redirects with /VSN Facebook 2, I think I put, and it wouldn't let me post it even though it was from my domain because it's got VSN in it.
Ah, right, okay, that's good to know.
So
what should we say as a tag? So we say EB, just an example, EBN. Just as you know, that's so we'll click submit. That's good to know. We'll have to check that. So there you'll see there. Here's your new URL. HTTP earlybirds so and so. So when you click that link, there's the URL. It's very short. There's the link that you're advertising, and it's also advertising your downline builder. if someone joined this, it says they're recommended. So you've got a link from one of the members' advertisements, you know, the what they've pasted, and it says this URL is cloaked for free at earlybirdsdownline.com. If anybody clicks this link and joins the early birds, they're your referrals. It's not Jim's referrals. You know, if I know Steph uses this quite a lot. So if someone clicks and they see this ad and they don't like the ad, but they say, "Oh, how did this happen?" and they click that link, automatically it's just a referral for Steph. And in the back office of the Downline Builder, even as a free member, you can send mails to your referrals. If somebody joins as a free member, or you know, they'll get points for people joining, what have you. But if they purchase points and you use those points to place banner ads, text ads, solo ads to the whole member database, as a free member, you'll make 25% commissions on everything they ever buy, even if it's a free member. Again, just have a look at the comp plan. But this is not a sales pitch, but you need to get into the early birds to use that URL URL cloaker, and we've also got what did I do there? You've also got a rotator. It's a free rotator. It's not the best in the world. It's for free. What do you want for free? But it's there to be used there. And again, I use it. The URL rotator. You just pop in there, create a new rotator. If you want to split tests, example, you want to split test something. So the new one that I've created there, it's literally just put in your URL. I'll just paste that in there. Add URL. So there's the new one. That's how simple it is. That's the first URL, and that's going to be the link for that rotator. So when I'm posting that link all over the place, you know, you can add another one in here. Just an example, if I want to add, let's just take a copy. I don't want to waffle too much on this video. To be honest, I'm kind of stalling just to see if my ad's going to be approved. So that was the 468 banner URL, and then I've added a second one. So now you can see there's two URLs there, a 729 and a 468. But when I advertise this, so I'll just right click, go to there, look, add hits network advert approved. So it actually worked. We stole it. So there you see, there's the rotator link, rotator 159. It's nothing fancy, but this rotator was free at earlybirdsdownline.com. To click that, to join in your back office as your referral. If they in the future buy anything from there, you'll, depending on what member level you are, free, silver, or gold. It's not a monthly; it's one time, very cheap. To be honest, I put that membership fees in there to try and cover the server fees, because every month I'm paying the server fees to give this product, you know. But basically, I'm just going to nip over to Facebook. I just want to see a total test. I honestly don't know what they're going to say. We'll paste that in there. No, what did I do? I copied the wrong link there. That one I want to copy. Facebook's very, very slow. I don't know what's going on. Hang on a second. Start again there with Facebook. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what's going on with them. So that's the link. You probably have to add it. The fetch and preview will probably just say early birds downline, so you have to probably, you know, add your own picture. It's, you know, we'll just add that for a second just to see what happens. And then, you know, it's just obviously you put words in there and what have you, post it. I just want to see if it bypasses their little system, should we say. So that's just a test. I'll delete that. If I click it, it should go to, there you go. So you've got your advert of what you want, and you've got a little advert there for your referral link in your downline builder. And this one recommended link is that's somebody, it's probably mine actually, Variable Success Network. That's in the back office of the downline builder. You can post links, you know, tracking word links for points, and you can earn points by clicking links and everything, whatever. So you might need that if you're ever promoting anything, not just VSN. If Facebook block it, there's a free system there, and there's a free rotator there if you want to use it. So I just wanted to cover that. Anyway, ad hits, we'll just nip back over there. So advert, and we'll go to my network ads. There you go, you'll see. So there, if you just hover over, you'll see the banners, the banner sizes. And again, it'll probably, that one's already had one click. But it'll take, you know, an hour or so. Don't get excited. Remember, it's going to be run for 4 days. But it's already had one click. And it's cost, I don't know where the click come from. Maybe that was a test. You know, maybe that was the test from the admin. I honestly don't know. But it's used 11 cents. But these numbers will update within a few hours. It'll start, you know, building. I don't think they do it every second. I think maybe every couple hours the cron job has a look at what you know, the tracking system and whatever. But there'll be a few there already. But if it's spent 11 cents. So basically that's it. You set it, $2 a day, and then you're off. So I think, unless there's something, I'm just going to come back over to the Zoom. I'll stop sharing. And then I'll unmute everybody, just to be sure. And we're still recording. But has anybody got any questions or?
Is there a minimum payment on that edits?
I think it's $5. I think, yeah. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but to be honest, if anything less than $5, you can't really get a good idea, you know. And sometimes I'll spend, like on this particular example, I've done 4 banners, $8 a pop. Normally I'll do a couple of banners, $10. If I be truthful, the 125 and the 468 normally I wouldn't do, but I'm only doing it as an example for this video to show you how to assess it and use the tracking links for each banner. You never know, watch out. The 125 banner, next week we could be doing a Zoom and I could got 5 sales from it. You never know in this world. Internet marketing's a strange, it's you know, sometimes hit and miss. But network ads, network banner ads, literally, it's not the end of all, shall we say? But it's. I've always said advertising for any programs like a piece of the pie, shall we say? So network in my system, what I use for my advertising, network banner ads is always in there, part of the pie. Yeah? Email solo ads, Facebook ads, paid ads, YouTube. If it's a video, a YouTube paid ad, social media, free, plastering all over the place. It's all part of the pie, yeah? So in your head, if you've got a circle, you've got a section there, and a section there, and a section there, unless you're doing them all, it's not an ad campaign. Picking one of them is just, okay, you may get the results, but you've got to pick them all and track them, see which ones is getting the better, and when you've figured out, scale it up. And we had a Zoom yesterday with a few members, and I was trying to explain, and I'll refer to the RevShare days, just again. In the RevShares, most of what in the RevShares, you spent $1 in the RevShare. You bought an ad pack for $1, and it paid back $1.10, just an example. And then you repurchase an ad pack once it you know, matured, should we say. And then he made another 10 cents. And then he bought some more ad packs and he made some more 10 cents. And everyone was happy. You paid them $1, just an example, and I think it was May paying ads. You paid $1 in, you got $1.10. And that's the same philosophy. What I look at is internet marketing. You join the program, let's say you spend $50 on advertising, and then you get $60 worth of sales from that advertising. It's cost you $50 for the advertising, so you're $10 up. Same scenario as the ad pack. And people don't, when you mention paid ads, they freak out. And they say, oh God, I'm spending money on ads and everything else. But when you were in the rev shares, you did exactly the same. You paid $5, you got $5.50, and you were happy. But when you say to somebody, right, go and spend $10 on an ad on Facebook, or $10 on a whatever, they freak out. But if you can spend, and again, it's mastering it, and that VSN is very good. I really recommend getting in there. The training in there shows you how to scale it. Spend $50 or $20 or whatever. If you get $22 back, you spend $20 again and get another $2. That's $4. $20 again is $6. That's how you scale things up on internet marketing. It's not about joining a free program, clicking away on Facebook and getting yourself banned. Widen your horizons. You've got to spend it to get it back. It's simple mathematics. If anybody who's watching this has got some secret sauce, no BS, where you can get thousands and thousands of sales totally free, give us it, because it's the holy grail. I've been doing this long enough to know I've tried every free source on this planet. Some of them you get, a little rewards, but the people, any guru internet marketer out there who's doing really well, I guarantee you, I know they'll be doing exactly what I'm telling you. Advertise, pay it out. You put $100 in advertising. If you make 110 sales, that's not a bad return, 10%. If you can get 10% return on every time you do a paid ad,
be happy as hell.
I'd be happy, that's for sure. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this recording. And like I said, you might need to pause it and rewind it. And I think before I stop recording, is there anything to cover those banner ads that I missed? What anybody's got? I know Felicia, she looks as though she's muted. I'm trying to...
No, she just muted herself.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah, I had a company come through. My daughter's here, getting her hair done.
Okay. Oh, so you're not at work today?
No. I did my work this morning so I could be available this afternoon. Because every time you have one, I'm either in the middle of something and I can't get out of it, or it won't let me in.
Just for the people who are watching the recording, Felicia, whenever she's watching, she's always at work, and I'm sure she just watches us for a bit of a skive off.
Yeah, I snuck off one the other day to catch you, and I almost got busted, so I was like, I won't do that again.
So your boss doesn't watch this.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll always record them and post them in the Early Birds and in the media centre. And again, you can get those from the link from btcearlybirds.com. Everything's on there. But so you never have to worry if you miss one. So I'm going to stop recording.